this in the light because I am. All right, what you hear in the background is the dryer. I'm drying my clothes. So here, what will happen is you'll miss the birds. They're cut off in a second. They're always looking at me like, who are you talking to? You ain't talking to nobody. She's right. There's nobody watches these videos. Actually, before we begin, I learned something yesterday. One, this is not what I learned yesterday. One, my channel only has 70 subscribers. And I was thinking, man, because you need 1,000 to go live with a cell phone. I don't have that. I tried to get that early on because it's a better camera than what I have, but it didn't work out. And then I learned nobody cares about, but I think nobody cares about the type of yoga where it's a yogic philosophy. It's more than stretching. Stretching is not yoga. Yoga is when the mind and body connects. And I try to push that, but nobody's buying it. And I know that exists because when I talk to people, I know they don't accept that understanding of yoga, the yoga philosophy, or connection of the meditative state of the mind and body connecting as one, which is yoga, connecting as one with the capital O one. So that's how we know. Took me 300 videos to figure that out. Then I used a program called YouBuddy. YouBuddy? I don't know. I think it's YouBuddy, like YouTube. YouTube Buddy? No, it wouldn't be YouTube Buddy. YouBuddy. I just got a program. And I thought, hey, that's the key. See these search words that people search. So I've been putting down yoga, meditation, these big, gigantic, one-word things where everybody and their mother is searching. Of course, I'm going to be all the way down there. All the way down there. I mean, like below the floor. I'm way above. People are under me, and I'm not under. But all the way down in the middle of the earth. That's where I exist on YouTube. Then I got this YouBuddy. I think it's YouBuddy. And I started YouTubing about it. I was like, man, that's my problem. Incorrect search words. So, 300 videos later, that's what I've learned. So this is number 314. Probably messes it up when I talk for the first 7 minutes. That probably doesn't help. It is who I am. I am who I is. Just the way it is. And that's what I've learned about doing these videos. The first 40, I was like, man, I need to do this way, this way, this way. And then you just start talking and you start becoming who you are. And this is who I am. This is who I am. All right. So we're going to do slow moving sun salutations meditation. So sun salutation meditation. Should have a hyphen there when I put it in the title, but hey, see the dryer stopped. That means my clothes will be wrinkly when I go get them in, what time is it? 20 minutes. So we're going to focus on the breathing. We focus 100% on the breathing when we're moving through these sun salutations. So we're just going to do 6 today. 100% focus on the breathing. That is your focus point. That's the important part of yoga. Because that focus point allows you to tap into this like little hole of a glimpse of oneness. So that focus point, so small, and then boom, you're one with everything. You are aware that you are one with everything. And actually, the language messes that up. There's no you. There's no lowercase you. There's no you that's aware. You are everything. See, I just said you are. No. Awareness. It's all that exists. Oneness. But to tap into that, you focus on the breathing. And that's what we're going to do with the sun salutations today. And you should do that anyways. And the important things about the sun salutation is that it's different than a sitting meditation. Same thing, you're meditating, but you're moving as you meditate. And that's why I like yoga. Because you move as you meditate, which mimics your life. So when you're off the yoga mat and you're moving throughout your day, I would say throughout the world. Yeah, moving throughout the world, I guess, a little part of the world. But when you move throughout, you can stay in a meditative state. That's what you train your mind to do on the yoga mat. And then when you get off the yoga mat, you keep that same mindset, the same meditative state. So we'll lead you through this, and then we're going to go into the ragdoll, move into some poses, down to prayer pose, and just focus on the breathing. Let me find my phone. All right. 8 minutes. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. 23 minutes. Yoga routine. So you're going to go to mountain pose. In mountain pose, your feet are shoulder width apart. That's just proper balance, right? Proper balance would be this, actually. But for the mountain pose, that's proper balance. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Then each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms relax. Shoulders relax. Then you can lengthen up. So think of a string on top of the head. And what you do is lengthen up. So pull yourself up. You can't see my hand when it goes up on the top of the head, but pull yourself up. Pull the bones up. And then let the bones sit on top of each other as if you just your skeleton. No tension anywhere, no tension in the muscles, no tension in ligaments, tendons, skin, none of that. No tension anywhere. You find that balance that threads through the skeleton, that stability that threads through the skeleton, that stillness. And then let that balance and that stability and that stillness transfer to the mind, allowing the mind to become balance, to become stillness, to become stability. And that is how the mind and body become one, because they become balance. They don't become balanced, they become balance. They become stable. They become stillness. So they dissolve, and they are one. You're just going to watch yourself breathe. So you don't control the breathing, you just watch it. And there's many ways to do it, but a good way is to focus on the belly. As you inhale, the belly expands with air. When you exhale, the belly goes in. You just watch that. Or you watch it wherever it's at. Maybe it's tip of the nose, or in your throat, even in your chest. Wherever it is for you, that's where you watch it. And all that other stuff of where you should do it, that all irons out. Don't try to go beyond of where you are. Acceptance. So I'm going to lead you through these. So don't worry about how to do them, what to do. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out of the back. Inhale slowly. You inhale as much as you can, going into the pose as much as you think you should. And then you exhale. As you exhale, you reach out, back is straight, hinging forward from the lower back. And then palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, foreheads to the knees. Exhaling all the air out. Then once all the air leaves, you release the breathing. Just watch yourself breathe. Now, although you pull yourself in and down, you get to a spot
right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't do it anymore. I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, accept, and then just become one with the pose where the effort dissolves. There's no more effort. So when you feel tension in the lower back, become aware of it. Don't focus on it. You're focusing on the breathing. Becoming aware of what's happening in the body. No tension anywhere. So even if you feel like, hey, I have tension, I'm stretching my hamstrings. Nope, you're aware of it, but you're not focused on it. It's just where you are. You release, you become one with the pose, just like if you were standing in the standing pose. Just watch yourself breathe. Now palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, the back knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. Same thing, becoming one with the pose. You're inhaling as much as you can, and then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. 100% focus on the breathing. Let go of trying to be somewhere. Let go of judgment of thinking, hey, I'm not going into the pose as much as I wish I could. Nope, let that go. Even if you're thinking, man, I'm doing this pose perfectly. Still judgment, let it go. Judgment, trying to be somewhere, not being in the present moment, those are all barriers that will prevent the mind and body from becoming one. Just watch yourself breathe, opening up, feeling opened. Roll toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so. We're not going to stay in it, we're just using it as a transition pose. And then downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. And you're pushing into the pose. You're pushing as much as you can to the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, accept, and just watch yourself breathe. So the arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, head is dangling, no tension in the neck, so the head just dangles. You're becoming one with the pose, all the effort leaves, all the tension leaves. If you feel a little bit of effort, a little bit of tension, that's all right, that's where you are. If you can't release it and become one with the pose, that's all right. That's where you are. That's yoga. Acceptance. And then you're going to slide into double dog. It's a straight transition. Do the best you can. Drop down to the knees. Chest. You slide it up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms are to the floor. Modify the pose how you have to. Inhaling. Inhale as much as you can. And just watch yourself breathe. You're releasing the breathing. You're just watching it. Tube buddy. It's not called you buddy. It's called tube buddy. I just thought of it. See? Focusing on breathing made me correct myself. Tube buddy. Got it right. Yay. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling. Heels are towards the floor, or they're into the floor. You're pushing into it. No tension in the neck. Find that spot. Just watch yourself breathe. Focus 100% on the breathing. That heightens your awareness and lets you feel what's being stretched. Lets you feel what's happening in the body. You're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. Now bring the left foot up between the hands. And then into a low lunge. A low lunge, up the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up. Inhaling. And then release the breathing and just accept where you are, feeling opened. No matter where you are, you're going to feel opened. Openness is through acceptance. It's not physical. Acceptance is that little keyhole. Boom, go through the keyhole. So if you're down like this and you can't do it perfectly, acceptance, where you are, keyhole, boom. That's how you feel open. It's a mindset, not a body position. Yoga is not the structure. Yoga is not the poses. I know. Hey, yoga is the poses. No. Yoga is when the mind and body connect. Curl the toes under the back. Curl the toes under. Knees to the air. Mess that all up. And then it's up. Pull yourself in and down, standing forward bend. Forehands to the knees, get all the air out. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. And we're going to do one more, that's slow. And then the next four, we're going to speed them up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Inhale, then exhale, reach out. Back is straight. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. See what time it is. Pushing all the air out. Becoming one with the pose. And then left leg is back into a little lunge. With a little lunge, top of the foot to the floor and the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up. Inhaling, and then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. Now curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so, then downward dog. Pushing into it, arms are straight, legs are straight. Really, really, really push into it, and you push the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, accept, just watch yourself breathe. Become one with the pose. All the effort of pushing and straining, all that relieves. Release it. We just slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, and you slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. And then just release the breathing, and then just watch yourself breathe. Do the best you can, modify the pose how you have to, just become one with the pose. That means if you need to release it, go down a small cobra, that's what you do. Don't try to be somewhere. Just be where you are. Accept where you are. Got hair in my mouth. Downward dog. Man. It's funny how hair gets in your mouth and you think you get it. And you do it for like 5 minutes. Really push into it, get all the air out, and then settle and just watch yourself breathe. And then bring the left foot up between the hands into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor and the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Inhaling, and then just release the breathing and watch yourself breathe. Then high lunge, so curl the toes under the back, knee goes up. And then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. Come one with the pose. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. And then exhale, turn the palms out, push everything down and out. And then back to mountain pose.
Now, we have 4 more sun salutations. And we're going to go through them quickly, or quicker than we just did. Focus 100% on the breathing. Going into each pose where you think you should. Right to the spot, right before you're like, hey, I should go any further. Find that spot. And you're opening up. You're inhaling as much as you can. And the counter pose will be an exhale. And then closing up. Going into the pose as much as you think you should. Exhale all the air out. And then inhale. Open pose. Exhale. Close pose. Open pose. Inhale. Close pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That becomes the focus point that allows these salutations to become a moving meditation. Man, I felt like doing push-ups today, and I did. But man, we do some push-ups. And I said, no, that's not good. But it is. It is your mind and body's connected. So palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Then exhale. Hinge forward, standing forward bend, get all the way out. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale, standing forward bend. Push together, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Get all the air out. Left leg is back, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up, inhale. Exhale. Standing forward bend, get all the air out. Palms together, inhale. Exhale, turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Thumbs to the heart center. And then just go to mountain pose. Palms together again. Thumbs to the heart center. Push arms out, up and back. We're going to go down to prayer position. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Just follow the ragdoll. Ragdoll. The arms is dangling. Head is dangling. Not trying to be somewhere. You just accept where you are. Just accept where you are. Left leg is back into a low lunge. The downward dog. We're not doing this in salutation. We're going down the easy pose. I'm sorry, the prayer pose. And then slide into the upward dog. Just go nice and easy. Not going into these poses deeply or as much as you think you should. It's nice and easy.
Left is up, low lunge. Downward dog. Hands and knees. Flatten the feet. Then walk yourself back to prayer pose, thunderbolt pose. You stay in the back. I go up in the front, so I can be in front of the camera. And we're going to do 1 minute of just watching yourself breathe. Easy. We do 1 minute all the time. 1 minute. You just watch yourself breathe. It's very important. What'll happen is your mind will wander. You won't even realize it. You'll realize, hey, I've been thinking about coffee. I've been thinking about schoolwork. I've been thinking about work, and not focusing on the breathing. Get all that. Don't judge it. Once you realize it, bring your focus back to the breathing. And then you'll start to control the breathing. When you realize, hey, I'm controlling my breathing, just let go. And just watch it. Just remember, you're already breathing, so you're not going to control it. You're just going to watch it. So you watch it by focusing on the belly inhales. Watch that. Belly goes in, watch that. It might be very subtle. Tip of the nose, inhale, exhale, just watch that. Or the throat, chest, wherever it is for you. Wherever you find that spot where you can focus on. Don't worry about, hey, I should be focusing on the belly, or hey, it should be the tip of the nose, or hey, so said this. Nope, let all that go. Be you, find it where it is. All that other stuff comes, it happens. It irons it out eventually. You're focusing on, hey, I need to focus on the tip of my nose, because that's what Guru So-So does. No, Guru So-So probably has been doing it since he's been a kid. Don't try to do that. That'll happen. You'll get there. You gotta start where you are. So, 1 minute. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And that's it. Try to do it all. Didn't work out. So, 314 days of doing yoga. So, I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So, namaste. Peace.